The puppies have somehow managed to figure out how to jump over this gate and get down to this bit, but we don't want them like over there because of like the phone cables and stuff. Now Bailey's crying because I'm not letting him back over. But yeah, I don't know how they've done it. Good morning everyone, hope you're all doing well. This morning I'm planning on heading to the gym, that's why I'm all ready to go. Just waiting for these puppies to settle down as usual. So while I'm waiting, I'm just editing yesterday's vlog, making a start on that. It's also my mum's birthday today, although I haven't seen her yet today because she's already got up and gone to work by the time I got up. But Bobby, what do you want? They're both crying now because I've stopped them from going over the fence. But yeah, we're going to be celebrating that later. I'm going to make her a cake today as well at some point once I'm back from the gym. But yeah, for now I'm just going to sit here and carry on editing yesterday's vlog. So I've just finished up at the gym, as you can see, and for once I've actually parked like just around the corner from the gym, which is really good because normally I'm having to trek all the way back. So this time at least I haven't had to put in like extra time in the parking to actually be able to get back on time, which meant I was able to spend longer at the gym, which is all good. So I've made it back to the car, but someone's parked their bike literally like just right in front of me, and I've got a bin up the back of me, so I literally don't know how I'm supposed to get out. Like, I'm really hoping, oh wait, hang on, there's someone walking past with a helmet. No, okay, she's not going to that bike. I'm really hoping whoever it is, they literally just like popped off across the road for a second, because if they've left their bike there and not planning on coming back for a while, then that's very annoying. I might try to, literally like it's right in front of me, there's no way I can actually get out with it there, and it's like angled just so that I can't get out. I'm really hoping someone comes back for it soon. So I've just quickly stopped at the supermarket on my way home because I need to grab some more hummus. I'm nearly running out, so definitely need to grab some more. It's a lot busier here than it was the other day when there was like a ghost car park situation going on. Made it back home and Bailey's chucked his water bowl everywhere. Again, it's such an annoying habit he has. He's like flooded this whole area. I managed to pick up some hummus at the supermarket though, so that's a good thing. Also, yeah, to do with the motorbike, the guy literally came like a second or two after I turned the camera off, which is good. So he did come back and he was just kind of there like smiling and waving. I was like, yeah, well, I didn't know if you were gone for like an hour or something, and he was just there getting on his motorbike really slowly, and I was just like, yeah, it's alright, we have all day, yeah, sure. And I'm like, I want to get home now. But yeah, oh well, at least he wasn't there, like, at least he wasn't away from his bike for a long time, so he came back quickly, which is alright. But yeah, it was kind of annoying to get back and see that and be like, I don't know how long you're gonna be or how long that bike's gonna be there. But oh well. I've also just realized, because I wanted to bake my mum a cake for her birthday, as I think I mentioned earlier, but I suddenly just thought, I'm not sure if we have all the ingredients. I've just checked and we don't have enough butter by the look of it, so I'm probably gonna have to pop back out to the supermarket again to get some butter, because I mean that's kind of a vital ingredient. But oh well, I've got back home now, the puppies are up, so I'm gonna have to stay with them for a little bit and then go back to the supermarket and get some butter then, and then get making my mum's cake. Yeah, I'm wanting to get it done before she gets back from work for sure, which means I've probably got to about 5 to do it, so hopefully I'll manage to get it all sorted and done before she's home. But now I think I'm gonna get my lunch because I'm starting to get kind of hungry, and wait for the puppies to calm down again, although that probably won't be a little while. So I've made it back to the supermarket. Hopefully I won't have to be coming back again, and I'll get everything I need. I should hopefully now have everything I need to actually make the cake. Hopefully I won't realise that I forgot anything else, but I'm gonna get started on making it now. I've just put the oven on to 180 degrees to preheat, and the recipe that I'm using is basically the same as the one that I used for the cupcakes that I made a couple of weeks ago, I think it was. For like the main cake, I'm choosing a very basic recipe. If you want to make it, all you need is 200 grams of sugar, 200 grams of butter, then 200 grams of flour and 3 eggs, and that is literally it. Then if you want it chocolatey, you could replace a little bit of the flour with cocoa powder, or yeah, or just leave it as plain. And you can also add vanilla extract or essence if you want to add vanilla to it too. But yeah, that is basically the recipe, so it's very straightforward and simple. So I'm just gonna get started now by creaming the butter and the sugar together. Cream together the butter and the sugar. So I'm now gonna add the 200 grams of flour and the 3 eggs. You want to add an egg at a time and add like a little bit of flour with each till you've used up the whole till you've used up the whole flour, till you've used up the whole of the flour basically. It's a very simple recipe, and that is like all you need for the actual cake, so it's very straightforward. I'm feeling like I'm missing something, but I think that is literally it. I've mixed in all the eggs and the flour, so the mixture's all ready now, and I've got 2 baking trays here. I'm not sure what size these are. Does it actually say these are, oh, they're 20 centimetre cake tins. So I've got 2 of these here, and I'm just going to split the mixture between these 2 and then put them in the oven ready to bake. These are both ready to go in now, so I'm just going to pop them in the oven for about 20 minutes or so, I want to say. You basically just want to do it until a fork or a toothpick, whatever you use, comes out clean. So while they're baking up in the oven, I'm going to move on to make the butter icing. As in, I'm going to make like sort of like a Victoria sponge type thing with jam in the middle, but also buttercream, and then I'm going to use what's it called, royal icing on the top to decorate it basically, and also make it taste better. But yeah, so for the centre I need to make the buttercream, which I'm going to make now while I am waiting for the cakes to bake. I think I'm going to make half the recipe I normally do, because I normally end up with way too much of this left over. So I'm going to make half of it, and then if I need a bit more, then I'll add a little bit more. So basically normally you would do 140 grams of butter, 280 grams of icing sugar, and then 1 to 2 tablespoons of milk. And then if you want to add food colouring, you can too, but I'm going to use half those quantities instead, as I think that will probably be enough, as I'm only just putting a bit in the centre of the cake. I'm just starting with 70 grams of butter in the bowl, and I'm just going to beat this until it's nice and soft. Now the butter's all smooth, I'm going to add some of the icing sugar. I think you have to add half first. The recipe I'm using for the actual buttercream is on the BBC website. The cake one is just one that I always do, and it's just from head. I don't actually know where it came from. But let's see. Yeah, you've got to add half the icing sugar first. So I'm going to add half of this. So I'm going to use 140 as I'm using half the recipe. So I'll add 70, and then you add in the remaining icing sugar. Okay, so I'll add 70 and then add another 70. That is all the icing sugar added. It then says to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of milk, but I've only used half the ingredients. I think I'm going to start by adding half a tablespoon, and then I might need 1 full tablespoon. I've just popped the butter icing in the fridge for the moment while I wait for the cakes to finish cooking. For this quantity of icing, definitely half a tablespoon of milk was enough. I didn't need any more of that, although sometimes when it's in the fridge, it does harden up a little bit, so I might need to add a little bit more milk later on when I get it out, but for the moment that was like a good quantity. I'm just gonna wait for the cakes to finish baking, then I'll probably try and head up quickly and have a shower if the puppies are still sleeping, although it sounds like they might be waking up now. I don't know whether they're just resettling or whether they're waking up. I'll have to see. I've managed to have a shower and get myself dressed and everything. I'm still, ooh, that was one of the dogs. They're busy playing outside, but yeah, they've woken up now as well. I've managed to get the cake out and everything. I'm just waiting for it to cool, and my dad's just messaged to say that they're probably going to be home in about 20 minutes. So hopefully that will leave me enough time, because I want to put the jam and buttercream in the middle, and then, oh, I think I said before, the royal icing like on top. I've got like pre-made royal icing, not gonna lie. 1, because I'm limited for time. 2, because I've never actually made it before, I don't really know how to, and 3, it's actually hard to track down the ingredients for it around here, so that's my excuse for using shop bought. But yeah, I've already got it here, and it's like pink as well, and then I've got this vanilla icing here to write happy birthday on the cake with. Ooh, but yeah, I'm kind of still just waiting for it to cool, so hopefully it'll be done quickly so I can get like sorting it out. I just started to roll out the icing while I was waiting for the cake to cool, so I thought I might as well do that because that normally takes a little while. I can never get it in a perfect circle. It's kind of more of a weird shape, but oh well, it doesn't matter. I can like cut out the shape I need from it. I think hopefully the cake should be cool by now, so yeah, it should be. It's feeling good, so hopefully it'll be alright. I'm just going to start by putting jam on it first. So I've got this jam which looks really nice. It's actually cherry jam, which I bought from the supermarket the other day. The camera's not gonna focus on it. There we go. Yeah, it's cherry jam, and it looks really nice. You can't really see as well on camera, but it's like got loads of like actual cherries in it, and like looks really nice and fruity as well, so it should taste really good hopefully. So that is the jam layer done. Now for the buttercream, I'm gonna just take like a sandwich bag thing, one of these little plastic bags, and put it in here, and then just snip the corner off and like pipe it on. So that is now also the buttercream in there too. It was literally like the perfect amount of buttercream for this cake. So if you're just gonna put a bit in the middle, then make half the original recipe. I'm not gonna try and put this on top and cut like a circle so it just covers the top. is what I'm hoping I can manage to do, but I will have to see how well it works out. So in the end I actually managed to ice the whole thing like down, which is what I wanted to originally, but with how I rolled it I wasn't sure if that was going to happen or not. And then I've also used that vanilla icing that I showed before. It was out this packet, the little like squeezy one to write on it, and I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out in the end. Also literally every time a car's gone by in the last like however long, 20 minutes or so, I've literally been like, oh god, that's probably them, but I've made it like just in time. I don't think that I heard a car just now and I thought it was them, but I don't think it is. So I've got it all sorted because I left my mum's like present over here earlier with her cake, so there we go. Now she can come home to that, which is what I wanted, so it's all worked out well. I was very lucky that in terms of timing I literally managed to like finish the cake like 5 maximum 10 minutes before my parents got back, so that's all good. I'm now going all the way up to the attic to try and find some candles. God, it is very hot up here. It's always like so much. I don't think that's the cupboard with, hang on, I'm trying to figure out that this cupboard here is like exploding. Are they in this one? No, that's the paint cupboard. It must be in this one, but it's literally everything's like tipping out of here. Like it's hard to try and get in here. Oh, okay, this looks like it's got birthday banners in this bag. Hopefully there'll be some candles in here too. I managed to find some, but I literally don't know how many to take, but these will do. The only annoying thing is there's only like red things to put them in, which kind of annoys me because it's like pink and red kind of clashing, but oh well, it'll have to do. You can go for it. Well, that was more controlled than when I do it. It pings off and nearly hit the TV. Looks fancy.
Look at the cake.
It matches the cake as well.
Pink champagne and pink cake.
Colour coordination going on.
Nice. That one's got loads.
Oh, sure.
Okay. That's alright then.
There you go, you get the one with extra.
Thank you.
Oh,
Right. Cheers.
Thank you.
cheers. Happy birthday.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you. Cheers. Here's to the weekend as well. Oh, that's nice.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mum. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Go make a wish.
Oh,
Okay.
it's yummy. Who wants a slice?
So I hope you enjoyed our little scene sesh there, brought to you by me and my dad. Definitely should have entered X Factor this year for sure. No, I'm really joking. Like really am joking, definitely not. But yeah, I've just come upstairs now to sort out my face and sort out my hair, as we are going out for dinner later, probably in like a couple of hours time. What time is that? It's 20 to 6, so we'll probably go out about 8. We normally go out for dinner, so yes, we're gonna go out for dinner. Yeah, I've literally just said that like 5 times. So I'm gonna do my makeup now while I've got a chance to quickly do it. So I've got myself all ready now. I'm feeling and looking a bit more refreshed. I also decided to curl my hair as well, as I don't know, I just got a random urge to do it and I haven't done it for a little while, so I thought why not. And yeah, I prefer it when it drops a little bit more, but I mean by the time it's only 6:30, yeah, it's only 6:30 now, so by the time I actually go out for dinner it will have definitely dropped more. It also seems to have gone really windy all of a sudden, because the window here on the stairs like keeps banging and it sounds like it's just got really windy outside for some reason. I don't really know what's happening. We're about to head out for dinner now. The puppies have actually been good. They've put themselves, oh it's very bright out here, they've put themselves into their crate. They started to get sleepy and then one went in and the other followed, which is good. So they are in there now sleeping, so we thought might as well leave it. It's like still, it's going to be like a fairly early dinner for like going out. It's only I think about 7:30 and we normally go out about 8, but that means that we'll make it back for good TV tonight because there's EastEnders and Celebrity MasterChef, so those two we definitely want to see. We're still just heading to the Indian, even though we go there every Friday. We don't really want to break that tradition, but my mum said that she still just wants to go there, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to head to London. Also next Friday I'm going to be in London, so I won't be able to go out for a curry on Friday, which will be sad. So going to make the most of it this week. And also I think my dad's away on the Friday as well, so yeah, so we're going to make the most of it while we still can go for this week. So we've made it to the restaurant and our food's all arrived. We've of course again gone with chicken tikka masala, not going to break that tradition, are we? Of course not. But yeah, it's quite good. It's very like quiet here right now. We're literally like the only people at the restaurant as well, and it's very windy outside too, kind of blowing away here, but oh well. Excited to eat the food. Yeah, go in. We've just made it back home in time for good TV tonight. There's like 5 minutes to... What are the dogs getting? Oh, the dogs are getting some sausage. Look at them. Bob's always wags his tail. Bailey's never so sure though.
Hey. Come.
Oh, you good boys, aren't you? But yeah, there's like 5 minutes till EastEnders starts, and then straight after it is MasterChef. So it's good TV tonight. We've literally made it just back in time. I'm just gonna get the kettle on now for some tea. Or hopefully I can just get a cup of tea in time.
Stay.
Oh. God, I'm so sleepy. I'm gonna get ready for bed now and get into bed because I'm literally so tired. I need to go wash all my makeup off as well. But yeah, I'm basically gonna get ready for bed now, get to sleep, as tomorrow, again as it's a Saturday, I have to wake up like fairly early, not like ridiculously early, but about 8:45 kind of time to go to work. As I explained last week, I'm currently like helping teaching at a dance school type thing. So yeah, so I've got to be up fairly early for that, and it's already now like 11:15, so I'm gonna get some sleep. I just need to get my pyjamas on, get comfy, get in bed, get to sleep. I also feel so exhausted right now. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. Be sure to smash that thumbs up if you did, as well as clicking that little red subscribe button down below. For you watching this, it will be a Saturday, so I hope you've had a good Saturday and you're enjoying your weekend, and I hope you have a nice chilled relaxed Sunday, because I mean that's what Sundays are for. So hope you have a nice day tomorrow, and yeah, I'll be sure to see you very soon with another vlog. Night.